It was a warm summer day on July 30th, 1975, when one of the most powerful men in America vanished into thin air. No warning, no goodbyes, just gone. His name was Jimmy Hoffa, and for nearly 50 years, the world has asked the same haunting question. Where is his body? Buried under a football stadium? Dissolved in acid? Or hidden so well that no one will ever find him? What you're about to hear isn't just a mystery. It's one of the most chilling, unsolved cases in American history. Stay with us as we unravel the twisted web of betrayal, power, and secrets that still leaves detectives and conspiracy theorists searching for answers. Jimmy Hoffa wasn't just any man, he was a force of nature. As the president of the Teamsters Union, one of the most powerful labor unions in America, Hoffa controlled not just workers, but also politicians, corporations, and even the mafia. He fought for workers' rights, but made powerful enemies along the way. Some say he became too powerful for his own good. During the 1950s and 60s, Hoffa's influence was unmatched, but his rise to power wasn't clean. To strengthen the Teamsters, Hoffa partnered with organized crime, the mafia. In return, the mafia gained access to large sums of Teamster pension funds. This deal would later become one of the key reasons why Hoffa's life was in danger. However, Hoffa's reign came to an end in 1967 when he was sent to prison for bribery and fraud. But even behind bars, he remained a man of influence. In 1971, President Richard Nixon granted him a pardon on one condition: he had to step away from Teamster leadership. Hoffa agreed, but only for a while. He wasn't the kind of man to walk away from power so easily. On July 30th, 1975, Jimmy Hoffa had a meeting scheduled at the Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, Michigan. He was supposed to meet two men, Anthony Tony Jack Giacalone, a well-known Detroit mobster, and Anthony Tony Pro Provenzano, a New Jersey mafia boss. Hoffa believed this meeting would help him regain control of the Teamsters. But little did he know, it would be the last time anyone would see him alive. Witnesses saw Hoffa waiting outside the restaurant that afternoon. He made a few calls from a payphone, telling family and friends that they're late, referring to Tony Jack and Tony Pro. By 2:45 p.m., Hoffa's patience had run out. He got into a car with three men. Witnesses later described the car as a maroon Mercury Marquise. He was never seen again. Later that evening, his family reported him missing. His car, a green Pontiac, was found unlocked at the restaurant's parking lot, but there was no sign of Hoffa. No struggle, no evidence, just a missing man and a mystery that still haunts America. Over the years, multiple theories have been put forward about what happened to Jimmy Hoffa. Each one is as chilling as the next. One of the most well-known theories claims that Hoffa's body was buried under the end zone of Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This theory came from a mobster who claimed to have insider information. However, when the stadium was demolished in 2010, no human remains were found. Another grim theory is that Hoffa's body was taken to a mafia-controlled chemical plant and dissolved in a vat of acid. This story came from hitman Richard the Iceman Kuklinski, who claimed he was involved in Hoffa's disappearance. The idea of Hoffa's body being completely erased is terrifying, but there's no hard proof to back this up. Some believe Hoffa's body was dumped in a landfill in Jersey City, New Jersey, or buried in a Michigan farm. Over the years, police have searched specific locations based on informants' tips, but no remains were ever found. Each time, the public's hope of finally solving the case would rise, only to be crushed when nothing was discovered. Many believe the mafia had Hoffa killed to stop him from regaining control of the Teamsters. The mafia didn't want Hoffa poking around their business deals with the union's pension fund. According to this theory, Hoffa's murder was a message to anyone else who might challenge their control. Despite numerous investigations, police searches, and informants' tips, Jimmy Hoffa's body has never been found. The FBI has spent decades chasing leads, but none have resulted in the discovery of his remains. Every few years, a new breakthrough comes to light, a new location, a new witness, or a new theory. But every time, it leads to a dead end. Hoffa's story has been featured in documentaries, TV shows, and movies, including Martin Scorsese's film The Irishman, which presents its own theory on Hoffa's fate. But just like all the other versions, it's based on speculation. No body, no evidence, no final answer. That's what makes the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa so chilling. After nearly 50 years, people still search for clues, hoping for a breakthrough. Was he buried under concrete, dissolved in acid, or simply hidden so well that no one will ever find him? One thing is certain, someone, somewhere, knows the truth. But until that truth comes out, Jimmy Hoffa remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time.